Good morning, everyone. So this is Etienne from Mercoscape. Today we're gonna look at a new tutorial to go with the new release of the app. So it's we're gonna make a horn and we're gonna texture it. So we're gonna use the pull brush to pull out the horn. Then we will use the shave brush to make it pointy, the triangle brush to make it a little bit more pointy at the end, and then finally we'll texture it with the crease brush. So this is what you see when you just start the app. You have like the tooltips on the controller. So the first thing we're gonna do is remove the tooltips, detach the brush so we can move it further away, and then also change the material of the sphere to shaded material. So first, press the left menu button, go to Pref, Show Tooltips, remove this, um, then go to Props, Lock Brush to Controller, uncheck this. So now we don't have the tooltips anymore, and then we can move the brush by pressing the right uh, grip and then moving the brush like that. Then we're gonna make the sphere smaller by pressing the grip on both hands and then making the hands like smaller like that. So that should be a good size. And then I'm gonna change the material. So I go to Matte, uh, scroll down with the joystick to Vertex Paint, select Vertex Paint, adjust the smoothness and the metallic to something normal, decent here. And then we're gonna paint it in a brown kind of horn color. So maybe here, something like that. That should be good enough for starters. Maybe a little bit more um, saturated and a little bit more orange, like here. All right, good enough. So the first step is to pull out the horn. So we go to pull, select the pull brush. We're gonna make the green a little bit larger than the sphere and the blue the size that we want, like this. And then I'm gonna pull it out. So I press the right index trigger and then move my hand and then make a shape that we want for the horn, something like that, kind of like a curvy horn. And okay, it's a bit long, but it's good enough. And then we can now use the shave brush here to kind of like refine the shape. So the shave brush pushes the vertices inside towards the normal, against the normal of the vertex. So you can use the shave like on the side like that to kind of give some texture and kind of a nice shape to the horn. So I'm going to shave it like that on the side. Um, kind of see, you can see the shape being shaved and then pushed into the thing. And then I'm gonna do that here, 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 giving a nice texture to the horn. Go look at different angles, like that, like that. We want to make a beautiful horn for our dragon, right? So always nice to make a dragon when you're sculpting. And then see, it's like naturally starting to look interesting because of we shaving the curve, we kind of adjusting the curve with the shave tool in organic fashion. We're gonna shave it a little bit more here so we can reduce a bit the brush size, make it more curvy here, like that, like that. Okay, so I think we have a pretty decent shape here. Um, Now we're gonna use the triangle brush to make the pointy edge. So the triangle brush is basically the shape of a triangle, right? And so when you pull out, it's gonna make a triangle. So we can kind of correct a little bit the shape here, make it triangular. If you make it smaller, triangle is more pointy, of course. Okay, so that's pretty pointy in my book. Um, we're gonna smooth it a little bit, so we're gonna use the new smooth curve here to kind of the smooth curve kind of make the curve smooth, like the name indicates. So you can see it's like smoothing out the curve. Can smooth the curve here a little bit more. Okay, okay. All right, so that's the basic of the horn, the base of the horn. Now we're gonna use the crease brush to make the texture on the horn. So we're gonna make the curve, the crease brush a little bit larger, and then we're gonna use the right joystick and make it right, push it right to grow up the size of the crease, and then that will give us, let's see, is this what we want? Yeah, this is kind of what we want here. So we're gonna do the texture like that. So the crease brush is, like the name indicates, like a bump kind of, and then we can use it like that to kind of texture the horn. And of course, if you were doing this for real, not a tutorial, you would do the whole, go around the whole horn. Here I'm just doing one side, the side's facing us, to kind of give you an idea, but that's a pretty good, can make it bigger, kind of like that, kind of make it rounded, follow the shape, and that's making a nice horn, kind of texture. It looks like a little bit like, actually I don't like this one, it's too strong here, so I'm gonna undo. Undo is the right A button on the right hand. So, and as you can see, I'm always playing with the size of the brush to adapt to the right dimension. And we're gonna do a bit more here, like that. And as you can see, it's very easy. It's like, it feels very natural. And we'll smooth out the normals a bit later, like don't worry about it too much. It's always nice to do a smooth step at the end. Okay. And then finally, gonna do here on this side here. It looks like a horn. It can look like a croissant a little bit more too. I mean, you know, this is what's fun about sculpting. It's like different shape kind of look like each other. Okay. And then now we want to make we want to cut the bottom of the horn. It's too long. So we're going to cut it here. So I'm going to go to subtract, make the cube bigger with the left joystick up and down. And then we're going to cut it maybe here. So align it like that and press the right index trigger. And then now it's cut. And then we can use the smooth plus here to smooth out the bottom a little bit, to make it smooth because it's uneven. Okay, we're gonna smooth out, smooth out, smooth out. Okay, now that's a beautiful looking horn. Wouldn't you say that? So, and then I'm gonna teach you another trick. I mean, you probably see this from other videos I did, but you can go to layers, copy, you have a second horn, and then you're gonna use flip X, and then now you have the horn on the other side, like that. So you can flip easily, you layer and you know, do symmetry very easily this way. So yeah, that's it. Very short and sweet tutorial today. You can spend more time, smooth out the shape, and then figure out the texture that you want exactly. But you get the main idea, and then we're gonna save. So we're gonna press X, call it horns, click on save, and then now we have the horns, and then we can go to load, and if we click on horns, we can load them. Simple, easy, nice tutorial. I hope you liked it, and then I'll see you in the next one. Take care.